Hey everybody, it's your favorite whitetail guy. Well, I get asked all the time about when I talk about inside corners. I like inside corners. When I go look at a property, whether it's a consultation or a new lease, those are some of the very first things I look for or look at is inside corners. Deer love them. There's a privacy to them. And not all inside corners are created equal. You know, the better ones are on where they're bedding, the bedding area side. And one of the biggest mistakes I find that hunters do is they set up too close to the food plot or the ag fields. They like to set up right on the edge. See right there, here's the ag field right there. They like to set up these trees, and when a deer comes up, you're busted, man. And I found out that the bigger bucks sometimes will stage 10, 15, 20, 30 yards in the woods a little bit. They'll make a rub. They'll kind of, if there's a scrape inside, they'll make a scrape. They're looking. The does and the fawns are out there, smaller bucks. And then when he thinks in his mind, hey, it's all good. Everybody looks like they're enjoying their food plot, so I'm going to go out there. So let me turn this around. I like setting up at a minimum of 10 yards. That's 30 feet. This one here is set up about 20 yards. And it's because of the setup, because these deer are coming from two different areas, and there's a big valley behind me. That's the property line, and I can't go down there and hunt. And I don't like that swirling wind when I go down there. I try to hunt down there and can't. The wind's always... Let me flip this around. So can you see my stand? You got ag, and then these deer come off out of there, float in here, and they come on up and go out to the ag field right there. That's a great setup, man. So while all the does and fawns right there eating on the beans or the corn or the winter wheat or whatever they got out there, you know, the bucks will get in here, and if I go down there, you'll see a bunch of rubs on both sides over here. Gannet Valley, man, is tore up. So there I am, 20 feet high, and he come up this way, he'll come up this way, and I'll be waiting for him. So remember that. Look for inside corners on your property. Food plots, ag fields, great area, especially if their bedding is backed up against them, as well as try to move your stand off the food plot in the ag field. Don't be sticking out like a sore thumb. Go in 10, 15, 20 yards. You can still shoot out in the ag field. Maybe not so much in early season, as good as you like, but as the leaves start to fall, you'll be able to get a really good shot. But the setup here is you want to shoot the buck before he gets out to the field, you know. And it's a great setup, man. Big deer have been shot here. Big deer have been seen here. It's one of my favorite stands on this property. Anyway, I hope that helped. Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for your support. Always like, comment, share my content. I so greatly appreciate that. As I always say, make sure you have a safety harness. Make sure you have a lifeline in every tree. Make sure you practice and shoot straight for the love of the whitetail. I'm your favorite whitetail guy. God bless.